Something strange is happening. For decades, the government denied, mocked, and avoided the topic of UFOs. And now suddenly they seem willing to talk about it. Matter of fact, they can't wait to talk about it. Why? New UFO documents are being released, military footage is coming out. But if you're paying attention, something about it feels off. The videos are still blurry, of course. Just enough to keep the conversation going, but never enough to give you real answers. Government don't suddenly become transparent, especially when it comes to secret they buried for decades, like the JFK files or MKUltra. So when information suddenly starts coming out, I start asking questions, and the deeper I looked, the stranger it got, until I found a connection that might explain all of this, and why it feels like we're being prepared for something that will change the world forever. I started noticing a pattern. Scientists, engineers, military figures, people connected to highly classified projects disappearing or dying in strange ways. And one case specifically stood out to me, retired General William McCaslin. Because General McCaslin wasn't just anyone. His name appeared in the leaked 2016 emails involving John Podesta, Hillary Clinton's campaign chairman, and the subject of those discussions, UFO Disclosure. According to that email, there were talks about revealing more of what the government already knew about UFOs, and General McCaslin was right in the middle of it. But that's only the part of the story because his name also appears in another email tied to claims surrounding the alleged Roswell crash. And whatever crash there was sent to Wright-Patterson Air Force Base, the same place the general once was in charge. And then there is the timing. When President Trump announced plans to release government files related to UFOs, all those videos we've been seeing for a few months, 1 week later, General McCaslin was gone. And now we have new body cam footage recorded after the general disappeared, revealed that a woman came forward, someone who says she had dinner with him the night before he vanished. And according to her, something fell off. She says the general wasn't acting like himself. He was quiet, distant, and apparently the two of them, well, they weren't alone. They had dinner with people connected to Space Force. And that's where things get interesting. Because Space Force is the same group linked to tracking strange objects in the sky, including UFOs. Which brings us back to this question. Did he plan to disappear? Or did he believe that his life was in danger? Because before he vanished, he took a gun with him. And according to his wife, that is not something he was known to do. And if that wasn't strange enough, well, he left things behind that most people wouldn't leave. His phone and his prescription glasses, almost as if he left in a hurry. Or maybe he didn't leave by choice and never had the chance to grab them. At this point, I started asking myself a question. If all of this is happening for a reason, and believe me, there is always a reason, then what is it? Why the blurry footage? Why the slow release of files and not everything at the same time? What do the new Steven Spielberg movie, which, by the way, suck, Disclosure Day, is right on time with all the new government releases of UFOs? Why does it feel like they're slowly getting us used to something? There are only a few possibilities, and one theory that keeps coming up is something called Project Bluebeam. Now, if you've never heard of it, the idea sounds crazy. The theory claims that one day, governments or powerful group could stage a massive global event. Something so big, so shocking that people around the world would stop questioning what they're being told. And according to the theory, one version of that event could involve something humanity has wondered for decades. An alien invasion. Not a real one, a staged one. The goal? Well, to make people more submissive and question everything they thought they knew, even their religion. And once enough people were confused, it will become easier to unite them under a new system. The theory was made famous by a journalist from Quebec, Serge Monas, back in the 1990s. He claimed that powerful group would slowly prepare humanity for a fake global event, not all at once, slowly. Blurry videos, government hearings, military footage, Just enough to slowly get people used to the idea so that one day, when something bigger happens, people would already be ready to believe it. Well, does that sound familiar to you? Now, before you think that I've completely lost my mind, there is no proof that Project Bluebeam is real, but the idea that an alien invasion could bring humanity together, well, that's not something new.
Perhaps we need some outside universal threat. I occasionally think how quickly our differences worldwide would vanish if we were facing an alien threat from outside this world.
There is another possibility. When was the last time you heard anything or anyone talking about the Epstein file? Think about it. It was everywhere. Democrats, Republicans, everybody wanted the same thing. The names, accountability. For the first time, the nation was united and putting pressure on those files to be released. Then, a war broke out in the Middle East. But even then, it didn't make people stop asking questions. People still wanted those names. That conversation didn't go away. And then, the government pulls out the Trump card, the alien card. And almost overnight, the conversation shifted to UFOs. The one question humanity has always wanted answered. Are we alone? Now think about this. Has the government ever willingly come out and told you anything public about classified documents just because they decided to be transparent with the public? Can you think of one thing? Let me help you. Zero. None. When highly classified information comes out, it's because of a whistleblower or it's been leaked. Think of MKUltra, a secret mind control program, Snowden, mass surveillance on the American people by their own government. Those stories didn't become public because the government suddenly decided to be transparent. They became public because someone forced the truth in the open. And then there is the Kennedy files. Thousands of documents were released. But did they answer the biggest question? Who was really responsible? No. So why would this be any different? Why would the government suddenly decide all on their own to tell you the truth about their little secret on UFOs? Yeah, I don't think so. UFO whistleblower David Grush has been one of the craziest revelations, or claims should I say. He says that the government is aware of non-human intelligence, ranging from physical beings all the way to form closer to pure energy. Let that sink in for a second. Not just something flying in the sky, not just little green aliens, but something we may not even have the language to describe. And that's what got me thinking. What if the reason for all of this is something else entirely? For decades, UFOs report came from all over the world, different countries, different governments, different leaders, and somehow, through wars, through political tension, through countries that can barely agree on anything, one thing always seems to stay the same: secrecy around UFOs. No real answers, no full disclosure. And you have to ask yourself, why are they all aligned on this topic? Because countries like the US, Russia, and China disagree on almost everything. But on this, they all seem to agree on that. Don't tell the world. So I started wondering, maybe the reason isn't simply that aliens exist. Because let's be honest, if tomorrow the government came out and said aliens are real, people will freak out for a day or two. The internet will explode, everyone will be talking about it. But then, you know what, they'll just joke about it. Memes on TikTok, Instagram. And then life would slowly go back to normal. People will still go to work, still pay their bills and tax, mortgage, still wake up the next morning. So if something has really been kept that secret this long, maybe it's because the truth is far bigger than aliens. Maybe it has the power to change how we see ourselves, our place in the universe, where we came from, why are we here. Maybe the real question was never, are we alone? Maybe it's something far stranger. Are they us from the future? Are they our creators? Are we living in something we don't fully understand? An experiment, a simulation? Whatever the answer is, maybe humanity simply isn't ready for it. And if that's true, then maybe what we're seeing today, the slow release of information, isn't actually disclosure, it's preparation for something much, much bigger. So the real question isn't, are aliens real? It's this instead. Is humanity ready for the truth? Are you? Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the other side.